What exactly makes an alcoholic or an addict an addict? What is different about us than normal people who are able to drink with impunity? Today, we are discussing the phenomenon of craving as outlined in the Big Book of Alcoholics Anonymous, along with what the difference is between this kind of craving and the type of craving introduced by addiction medicine that has a lot of us confused. If you don't know me yet, my name is Adam Vibe Gunson. I'm the founder and executive director of Recovered on Purpose, and this was me in my active addiction. Pulled out of a car, unresponsive by the police from an overdose. My recovery date is November 6, 2017. This is my book, From Chains to Saved. You can find linked in the description below for a free copy. And this is me on the TEDx stage delivering my talk, Relapse Prevention Failed, and How We Can Solve This Crisis Together. I and my team do all this work nonprofit so we can show you and others in addiction and recovery what is possible when you break free and enter a life of purpose and meaning. If you haven't yet, subscribe to our channel so you can connect and live Recovered on Purpose with us. First off, what exactly is the phenomenon of craving? The phenomenon of craving was introduced in the doctor's opinion of the Big Book of Alcoholics Anonymous by Dr. William D. Silkworth as a manifestation of an allergy that happens when an alcoholic takes a first drink and the alcohol craving appears, making it near impossible for us to stop. Have you had the experience of planning to only have a couple drinks and then drinking until oblivion? Or if your disease went to drugs, did you ever say, I'm never going to snort anything and then pass that step? Or I'm never going to use needles and then pass that step? The progression of the disease and the phenomenon of craving happens seemingly gradually for a while, and then at some point in our drinking and drugging career, we lose complete control of the amount we take and are unable to stop. This is the understanding of the phenomenon of craving as outlined in the Big Book. But there is a different understanding that has come out of treatment centers and the clinical types of recovery. The dreaded trigger in recovery that causes a craving for drugs or alcohol. These triggers, we are taught, are anything that happens in life in our recovery that makes us want to use, and they teach us to avoid said triggers so we don't use. Triggers could include certain places we go like pool halls or the trap house neighborhood just to take a walk, or these could include emotional triggers that come from a relationship breakup or something that happens with a family member. For myself, the word trigger and craving in a clinical sense doesn't work for me when I'm thinking about my long-term recovery. When I was using, everything in life was a trigger. Waking up was a trigger for me. Everything was a trigger that made me want to use. A craving is a physical allergy, something that happens when the drink or drug is already introduced to our body and we crave more and more and more of it. If we are not doing the work in our recovery, focusing on helping others and being who God would have us be, then the obsession of the mind begins to start up in our head, telling us a drink or drug is a good idea and we could control it this time. Triggers for me are the bedevilments in the Big Book. We were having trouble with personal relationships, couldn't control our emotional natures, were prey to misery and depression, couldn't make a living, had a feeling of uselessness, were full of fear, were unhappy, and we couldn't seem to be of real help to anyone. When I notice any of these come up in my life, I understand it as a trigger, but not a trigger to use. I have trained myself to understand these as a trigger that I am lacking in my spiritual development and the program I work to help others for free and for fun. That is the best way to avoid drinking and drugging. Think of other people, think of God, help other people, and do everything you can to keep living Recovered on Purpose. If you want to hear more about doing some 12-step work, click right here. Or if you want some positive affirmations for addicts in recovery, click right here.